Hi dear students, welcome back to your chemistry class. Today I'm here with another new topic which is called radicals. So, what is radicals? The definition of radical is that it is an atom or it can be a group of atoms which have charge. An atom or a group of atoms which have charge. How? As a result of losing or gaining electrons. So when they lose electrons or when they gain electrons, they can have charge. We know that in normal situation, the atoms, they have the same number of electrons and protons, so they do not have charge. And when they lose or gain electrons, so they can have charge. The radicals are divided into two different parts. The first one is simple radical and the other one is the complex radicals. So let's start first with the simple radical. What is simple radical? It is the only one atom which has charge. So simple radical is an atom which has charge. We also call this ions. So the ions are divided into two different parts. First one anion and the second one is cation. So what is anion? Atoms normally they have the same number of protons and electrons. So when an atom gain electrons, so the number of proton in that atom is less than number of electrons. So the anions has negative charge, like chlorine. Chlorine itself has about 17 electrons. When it want to complete its last shell and about 8 electrons, it want to have 8 electrons in the last shell. So it receive 1 electron and it becomes -1. So it is now an anion. Oxygen, totally it has 8 electrons, and when it want to complete the last shell, it receive or gain 2 more electrons and it becomes -2. The second part of ions or the simple radicals is cation. Cation, the same when the atoms have the same number of protons and electrons, and when they lose electrons, so the number of electrons in an atom decreases. So that's why they become positive and the number of protons are more than electrons. For example, sodium have about 11 electrons and it has 1 electron in the last shell. So and when it want to have the last shell with 8 electrons, it loses the last electron and it becomes positive or +1. The charge become +1. And for magnesium, the same thing happen. It loses 2 electrons and it become +2. But now, as we told, we have simple radicals and we have complex radicals. In complex radical, there are a group of atoms which have charge. It is not only a simple one atom like sodium, chlorine or other. They are a group of atoms which has charge. Here is a complex radical which is called hydroxide. Hydroxide is made of 1 oxygen and 1 hydrogen, and totally their charge is -1. And ammonium. Ammonium is made of 1 nitrogen and about 4 hydrogen. So totally their charge here is +1. This charge is not only related to hydrogen. This is also not only related to hydrogen. This charge is related to NH4 and this charge is related to OH. So that's all about the radicals the simple radicals and the complex radicals. If you have any question, you can comment down below. And for more videos, you can subscribe our channel and like the channel. Thank you. Goodbye.